Hey, welcome to Pathways to Parental Equality. So right off the bat, I want to be super clear about something. I'm not a lawyer. I'm a dad. And I had to learn the really hard way how to deal with a system that can make you feel like your rights as a parent aren't really rights at all, but more like privileges they can just take away. I had to figure out how to be heard, how to stay in the loop, and really how to protect my relationship with my kids when it felt like every single door was getting slammed in my face.
And you know, that's probably the single biggest thing I learned through all of this. Your rights as a parent, they don't just poof, vanish into thin air just because an institution, whether it's a school, a doctor, anyone, decides to ignore you. They're your rights. They're literally written into law. But, and this is a huge but, they don't do you any good if you don't actually assert them. And that, right there, is what this whole channel is for.
So, okay, what exactly is this channel? The best way to think about it is like a roadmap. It's a calm, step-by-step guide to make sure your voice is actually heard. We're not about yelling matches or emotional blow-ups. Nope, this is all about using the existing system and building a rock-solid paper trail that gives them a very simple choice. Either include me or put it in writing why you won't.
Everything we talk about here really boils down to three core ideas. First, documentation forces action. I mean, a phone call, easy to forget, right? But an email with a timestamp, that demands an answer. Second, your rights require you to assert them. The law might be on your side, but it's not going to do the work for you. And third, process creates accountability. When you follow a clear method, you pull decisions out of the shadows and get them down on paper. And when you put those three together, that's how you create real accountability.
So is this channel for you? Well, let me ask you, do you ever feel like you're being completely silenced? Are schools, doctors, or therapists kind of pushing you out of the loop? And here's the key part. There's no court order saying they can do that. If you're looking for a methodical, non-confrontational way to handle this, and you'd rather build a solid record than get into another useless argument, then yeah, you're absolutely in the right place.
Okay, we absolutely have to be crystal clear on what this channel is not. What we are is a procedural guide. We're here to empower you with information that's already publicly available. But what we are not, and I can't stress this enough, is a source of legal advice. We stick to the facts here. No emotional attacks, no accusations. And look, while this is no substitute for going to court, the whole point is to help you fix things before it ever gets to that point.
This right here, this quote really gets to the absolute core of what we're doing. Think about it. Conversations, they get misremembered, they get denied, they get twisted around. But a clean, documented paper trail, a clear record of your calm, professional requests and what they said back, or maybe what they didn't say back, that's bulletproof. It's undeniable. It either gets them to do the right thing or it builds the perfect case for you if you ever do have to take that next step.
Look, at the end of the day, this isn't about starting fights. Not at all. It's about getting the clarity that you deserve. It's about calmly asserting your rightful place in your own child's life. You don't have to scream to be heard. You just have to be persistent. You have to be methodical, and you have to stick to the facts. Trust me, this process works. So if you're ready to stop the arguing and start documenting, go ahead and subscribe and join us. Let's build that record together.